Hello again, my fellow Star Trek fans, and I welcome you to another video. I want to talk to you today about, guess, Star Trek. Star Trek, the original series. Let's see. I got a couple of things that I want to show you. Now, you guys know I'm always gushing about AMT models and the Star Trek, the way they pioneered modeling. I'm going to be showing you guys specials on how they pioneered the fiber optics. I'll be showing you that video coming up. I'll also be doing a video on what they did on the clear parts, the clear kits for easy lighting. And I'll also be showing you guys some of the pioneering electronic enterprise modeling kits. But what I want to show you in this video is kind of I don't know if it's been done by other modeling companies. If it has been, I don't remember seeing it. Maybe you guys can put it in the comments below. But I want to talk to you today about the AMT the model kits, but they have the display base with the disc that holds everything in place, and it makes it appear like it's actually flying through space. You can see the clear disc display. It gives the illusion of 3 generations of the USS Enterprise in flight. And we have the original, and we have, is that the refit? Nope, that's the NCC 1701A. And we've got the NCC 1701D. So they bypassed the B and the C. That would have been pretty cool, but it is what it is. We got the 3 ships in flight, and you can see this is like an acrylic disc. A really large disc, and what it is it goes, and there's a kind of like, well, pretty close to the Polar Lights display base that they have now, but it's not as high, and there's a cut into it, and the display base, the disc, goes right into the base. Let me show you, there's a picture of it on the side, just like that. And like I said, I don't know if other modeling companies have been doing that, because I'm really only into Star Trek. I don't know about Star Wars and the other stuff. I know there's no Space 1999 model like this, especially from the time period. But this one is Star Trek, AMT Ertl, with USS Enterprise Flight Display model kit. You can see the beautiful finished NCC 1701D. It looks like the finished model because it's actually painted, and that's all in solid plastic, so there's really no way to light these. What we could do is we could light the base through light the acrylic disc through the middle. That way there all the ships will light up. That would be pretty nice. We got the NCC 1701A. And we've got the NCC 1701. And it's a nice concept with the ships flying through space. Let me show you the side of the box. Star Trek. The kit includes components to build the Enterprise NCC 1701, the Enterprise NCC 1701A, and the Enterprise NCC 1701D. Clear display disc with base, mountable Star Trek badge, authentic decals to replicate the 3 generations of the USS Enterprise. USS Enterprise flight display. You can see a beautiful picture of the NCC 1701D from Star Trek The Next Generation. Star Trek USS Enterprise NCC 1701A. And my personal favorite from Star Trek, the USS Enterprise NCC 1701. You can see the display base that they're going to go into. So that's a really cool concept. Looking at the end of the box, AMT Ertl, and it's the same stuff I just read to you. And this is kit number 8787, which is easy to remember as a Patriots fan, because that's Rob Gronkowski's old number. The other side of the box shows you the same thing that the kit comes with. And highly detailed model kit, over 11.5 clear display disc base. Includes authentic decals and kind of what I read you before. Paint and cement not included. And you can see this is 1995 from the Ertl company. So that's this one. This is the first one that I'm aware of that came out with the clear acrylic display, the disc. The next one that came out, let me show you guys. They did the Klingon Bird of Prey. And this one might be a little more, not cooler, but, well, probably cooler. Because there's a lot more detailing on this model than there are on the other ships. The other one was kind of the beginning concept, and the ships, I want to say, I think they're 1/1000 on 1/2500 scale. They're not very big, and they're not very detailed, and there's no way to light them because everything is in solid plastic. With the Klingon ship, the Bird of Prey is a lot more detailed. You can really, really detail it out. I don't know if this is a finished model or if this is a painting. Could be a painting, but it's still, this model is a lot more detailed. Able to have a lot more fun with this model kit. This, again, this is AMT, Ertl, Klingon Bird of Prey, flight display from Star Trek. And you can see, to me, this looks like what they dubbed the Bounty after the search for the Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, when they actually bring Mr. Spock home. They have Commander Krudge. They had confiscated his bird of prey, the same bird of prey that caused the destruction of the Enterprise. And they brought Mr. Spock back to Vulcan. And they ended up leaving Vulcan, going back to Earth in this ship, and that's when they had that probe that had invaded Earth, and I think that's the beginning of Star Trek 4. And the probe is shutting down everything, and it's directed at the oceans of the Earth. And ultimately, this Klingon ship is what goes back in time to bring back 2 humpback whales named George and Gracie to save the planet. So that's the front of the box. I'll show you guys the side. AMT Ertl Star Trek Klingon Bird of Prey flight display. And that's a pretty cool picture of the ship. See the detail? There's a lot more detail on this model. Because they had already come out with the Bird of Prey. And basically this model kit is that model. The only difference is they put the disc in for the display base. And you can put the wing in, and it looks like it's coming in sideways in landing or attack mode. Probably landing mode, because attack mode, I think the wings would be down. AMT, the end of the box, Star Trek Klingon Bird of Prey flight display. And it looks like it's 06339. Let's look at the other side of the box. And this is basically the same thing. It shows you the AMT Ertl, Star Trek Klingon Bird of Prey flight display. And from Star Trek Generations, Klingon Bird of Prey measures 10 inches long and has 16-inch wingspan when assembled. The 29-centimeter clear flight display base and the Star Trek badge. Includes the decals to replicate the Klingon Bird of Prey. Features over 45 highly detailed pieces, paint and cement not included. Now this says it's from Star Trek Generations. And I would think that it looks like it would be from Star Trek 4. But you can see 1997 release on this one. But the Klingon Bird of Prey probably stayed pretty much the same in the time period from Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, to Star Trek Generations. If it's totally different, what I'll do is I'll put it on the screen. But to me, it looks like the same ship that left Vulcan and had, let's see, Captain Kirk, Mr. Scott, Mr. Chekhov, Dr. McCoy, and we have Saavik, but Saavik ends up staying on Vulcan with Mr. Spock when they leave. But these two model kits, as far as I know, are pioneering, again, for different things that models offer, especially for Star Trek fans. To put it on a base and appear like it's flying is a pretty nice little extra. And I'm going to do some research, and if I'm missing a model, of course I'm going to put it up for you guys. But of all the models that I have from Star Trek that have the little disc for the display base, it's just these two. If there are more, I will tell you. And I'm not talking about new models. I'm talking about the vintage AMT Ertl kits. So we have the USS Enterprise flight display model kit. And we have the Klingon Bird of Prey flight display model kit. So my friends, I just wanted to do a quick little video to show you that there are a couple of really cool models that offer different options that are pioneering from AMT Ertl. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a special on the lighted kits, because they pioneered those with the USS Enterprise. I'm going to be doing the clear kits, because they've done that. I'll be showing you the special fiber optic kits that AMT has pioneered with for Star Trek. So my friends, until we get to those videos, I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.